Well, this is video 2 in Empire Total War. It's the Bavarian Campaign using Darthmod's excellent modification of the original Total War game, the vanilla game. It's called Ultimate Commander, as I said, and this is the second part of the Bavarian Campaign. I've gone straight onto it only a minute since I finished doing the last video, so that's playing it rather than uploading it, so I'm straight into this. I was doing a turn end, and this is what's happened on the turn end. Someone else has declared war on me. Prussia. So, great. I'm going to ask Austria to come and help me again, which I do every time, and just hope they do. And yes, they have. Great. So I'm now at war with Westphalia, who will be shortly, I imagine, besieging my city. It's not showing the CPU moves, so I'm expecting that Westphalian army that's up there in the northwest, sorry, will just suddenly appear at my city, so I won't actually see their move. I think that's what it means by not seeing the CPU moves. I'm at war with Saxony, like I say, so they could come and attack me at any time, but the Austrians seem to be in the Saxony territory, so maybe they're going to do me a favour there, I'm not too sure. The Prussians are also at war with me as well now, so I don't think I border on Prussia, to be honest, so I think they've got to go through Saxony in order to get to me, so unless they're allied. Here they come. Oh, it did move, didn't it? We saw that CPU move. So I'm not too sure what CPU moves mean, or seeing the CPU moves mean at all, you know. But anyway, I'm going to get into this battle. How many units have I got to fight off? 1, 2, 3... Oh, I haven't got my new recruits yet, have I? I don't think I get them, do I? These will be garrison ones. Hey, that's good. I've got infantry. Brilliant. Oh, they're militia. Oh, not brilliant. They're garrison. So I've just got my... Oh, garrison. Right. Garrison. Right, they're my regular line. Their regular line. And their regular line. Right, everything else is garrison. Right, okay. And they're... Oh, that's nearly all militia. 494 they fight on. Oh, dear. Pretty darn poor. These are 454. There's not much difference, is there, really? Flipping heck. We're not in good shape here, boys. The garrison stuff, they're the same, are they? 413.5. And... 614.7. No, so the line infantry, provincial line infantry, 413.5, whereas we're on 614.7. So it's not good. In fact, it's pretty darn appalling, really. I think we're going to struggle in this one. Here's militia, 494. We've already looked at those. These here, 894. Oh, actually, these are better than these. What are these? Line infantry, 814.7. I think we're going to struggle. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then one there, making, what, 11. So, oh dear, let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, do you know, I nearly clicked the auto-resolve then. I think that would have been the end of the entire campaign, all because of an accident. Anyway, I'll show you the battlefield when we get in. Oh, do you know, I thought it wasn't going to go into the battlefield then, it's going to take us back to the campaign map, but no, okay, it looks like it's going to take a while for this to go through, so I'll see you in the game. Well, I've no idea what's going to happen in this battle, no idea at all, so I've just put my men on the walls in the hope that we're going to fire cannons at people. One thing I forgot to mention, you know, and the setup there, was he doesn't have any cannons, which is great, isn't it? So he can't knock down my walls. He's got to take my walls in order to win this battle. I'll tell you what, that's another thing I forgot to do. I could have placed some of my men on the floor here with chevaux de frise around them in case he did get in through the gates, but... Anyhow, too late now, haven't done that. Just need to make sure that my men are in a position now where we're going to be firing at him with our cannons, and I think we are. So, okay, I think that's decent enough. It's the only thing I can do, really. Can't think of anything else. Just have to make sure my men are in the correct position wherever he moves. So on the back here, where I'm least expecting him to attack, I've got, okay, they are line infantry, but they're in a great big, literally, long line covering the whole of that area there. I just kept clicking the, you know, this one here, the file, increase file, do that, and they'll go eventually into just one complete single file. So let's have a look at his troops, shall we? Because they might look impressive, especially with the new Darthmod, you know, all the sounds and stuff, you know, really good. You never know, we might even see 1 or 2 heads go flying off as well, actually, with the artillery fire there. So, okay, what's that, militia? 300. No, they're still in good shape. So, come on, let's get them while they're still in line, rather than when they're, when they're climbing walls. Much more fun that way. More militia, the look of it. Not very pretty. These should be the line infantry behind here, I would have thought. Yep, line infantry. Oh no, they're militia as well. They're prettier militia. Okay, we've got a line infantry we can go and have a look at. What about these? These are blue, aren't they? They might be line infantry. Let's go and have a look. No, militia. More militia. They're all militia. Where's his line infantry? I'm sure he's got some somewhere. There'll be horse at the back there, so it won't be those. I wonder if they're over here. Let's have a look over here then. Line infantry, at last. Oh great, just entering trees. And they're militia. The only line infantry I can look at are walking through trees, but never mind. Let's go and have a look at them. Okay, these are the dangerous boys. Right. Or rather the most dangerous boys. Have they got... Hey, they haven't got bayonets. No bayonets. We've got ring bayonets. Now that's interesting actually. If I pause the game, just put a P on there for a minute. Oh, it's not working. Come on, where's the P? Oh, P, come on. There. Right, now then. If I look at my troops, I should find that they've got bayonets. I don't need to do this in order to see the bayonets. There are the bayonets. What I was thinking was that if I look at my line, they're my line infantry. When you're on pause, you can look at the attributes of the troops. If you look here, 7, 9, 14 and 5. So that ought to be improved because we've got bayonets. I think we get some kind of charge bonus with them as well. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's included in the charge bonus. We didn't see that before. 7, 14 and 5 was, I think, all that I saw before. I'm not too sure. Ring bayonet, you see, it shows in there as well. I'm not sure. Melee bonus, particularly against charging units, but cause slower reloading when fixed. When fixed? That's interesting. We don't fix them in this though, do we? Oh, I wonder if it shows the reload skill has gone down then. Reloading is 24. Right. I wonder if that's because 24 is unusual, isn't it? It's normally about 25 or more. So maybe it's just knocked one off on the reload skill. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I suspect that it's increased. Oops, it's increased the either the charge bonus on here, or it's increased the melee attack. Could do with remembering that really for afterwards, but I'm not sure I can be bothered really. But anyway, the point is, it improves it, so that's the main thing. Right, okay. Oh, look at that! Somebody's running already. Wow, 259, and they're routed and broken. Right, that's amazing. That really is incredible. Right, need to make sure that anybody who's going to be getting into melee is prepared for that melee. So it looks like these chaps up here are going to be getting into it shortly. So I need to be getting those on melee soon. Come on, any time now. Yep. Okay, so you get those on there. They should be defending now. With the bayonets. Why aren't they defending with their bayonets? I'm going to take them off fire attack. Right. Okay, it's a bit more effective, isn't it, I think? Yep. Okay, who else? There should be some around here as well we need to be concerned about, I would have thought, shortly. These over here. Almost. These seem to have routed the people attacking them just by firing at them. Yeah. Which ones are they? Is it these? Right. It's these, isn't it? He seems to be going backwards. Oh, they're gone! Huh! Well, I'm glad I didn't put those on melee attack. Because that would have just wasted it, wouldn't they? They wouldn't have been able to fire, so it wouldn't have been anything like as good. What's happening here with these chaps? No, you need to be on it, certainly. Come on, get firing, lads. Anybody else who's actually in hand-to-hand combat? They look like they're in danger of being so shortly. If they're not already... Oh, these already are, aren't they? I think they're the ones we've already asked to... Yes, they are. Right, okay. He's going to shake, isn't he, and fall. I think we're going to win this one fairly easily, to be honest with you. Yeah, keeping these on fire attack is going to be good, because we can shoot at these chaps. We should be able to hit them with our cannons as well. Looks like somebody else has come over the wall here, doesn't it? I think maybe we need to be thinking about these guys here. Over there. Does mean they've been pulled away from the wall now, but although that's a shame, I think it's going to be a necessary evil. They can continue firing their cannons over that way. I'm not sure how good we are here. What are these? Oh, they're line infantry, so we should be okay, shouldn't we? Let's have a close-up of those then. Let's see what it looks like on there. I should really, before I start doing this, oh, don't start climbing over the walls, you fools. No, I don't want you climbing over the... You should be on guard mode, you fools. No, I'm sorry, that's not acceptable, chaps. No, come on. I want you on the walls, fighting people. I do not want you climbing over the walls. You're on guard duty, for goodness sake. Oh, it's blooming assaulting from the top of a building. Oh, that's madness. Right, okay. You're not engaged in melee, are you? No, and you're not. He's found that corner. I hate those corners. They can shoot and shoot and shoot all day long from there, you know. There's very little you can do about it. It's a real blind spot. Looks like they're firing at someone, but not much. I don't think they're going to be able to hit those men down there. It's always really quite disappointing, that. Okay. What's happening over here? We're engaged, are we? Yep. And these should now be engaged as well. Ah, right, okay. Need to get those on melee as well. Right, okay, they're wavering. That's excellent. Well, it looks like it's all over, doesn't it, really? I can't see him being able to compete with me at all here. How are they doing? 188 out of 225. I don't really want my regular troops to be losing men, really. I could do, really, most of all with the garrison troops losing men rather than mine. How's he doing? 149. It's not looking good, is he? And we're 187, but we're still losing. Still losing men, rather. I think he's losing them more quickly. Yeah, it's attacked in the rear. This is strange, isn't it? There's no way he's attacked in the rear. What's going on? Are we climbing down the walls and attacking him in the rear or something? It looks like we've come round. That's really strange, isn't it? I don't know what happened there. Some madness came over my men. These Bavarians have just gone crazy. Okay, let's have a close-up then. Bit of the wall action. I shouldn't be doing this, really. I should be checking my gates just to make sure that we're defending properly and we're not allowing his horse to come in. But looking on the bottom left-hand map, I can only see 3 dots of red around, so we should be okay. I don't know if any of you remember, but going back to my early United Provinces campaign, I built a fort just outside Paris. And the French just kept attacking me all the time there and left Amsterdam alone, so that worked out pretty well for me. I think he's probably routing now, is it? Yeah, he's shattered, so I think they're all shattered. Great, so let's get them firing again. I really need, more than anything, for my chaps just to be shooting from there. Okay. Let's just line them up along there, I think. Looks like they were dragged into that melee, you know, as well. Want you along there, firing those cannon down at those, that's what I want. Okay, are these fighting as well? Ah. Time to cough, I think. Oh, crikey. Apologies if you heard that. I did turn the mic off, so hopefully you didn't hear anything at all, but you never know with these things. Right, okay, they should be firing at those people who are running away. These here should be firing down there. They're shattered as well. How are they doing? They're okay, but are they climbing the wall? I don't think they are. I think they found their blind spot, you see. Or rather, they found my blind spot. It looks like somebody has tried to climb that at some point now. Actually, it looks as though those chaps are simply confused, isn't it? So, right, let's start firing then. There's nothing else, we can hit those, can't we? Now there's somebody on the wall here. I think it might be worth getting those chaps to charge in across there. Looks like he's got two lots over the wall. Oh no, just the one lot over there. No, he's got two. Two units there over the wall. Ah, that's not looking good for me, is it? I might just be tempted to throw these in as well, actually. Yeah, might be wise. I think that's probably it. I mean, once those are gone, if they go, hope they do, then all's well, isn't it, really? The walls are secure. He can't come in with the horse, of course, so long as I own the walls. Might be an idea to let his horse in. No, it wouldn't be, would it, really? That would be silly. I was going to say, what I could do is allow him to climb the wall in one place when he's got only one infantry unit left, then watch his horse come charging in through that gateway. If I allow him to get in through one gateway, then I can defeat all his horse as well, so it'll make it much easier for me in the next battle, won't it? You know, so I'm going to have to chase him away, aren't I? I don't think I'm going to allow him to survive this. I'm going to have to cause him some serious damage, aren't we, somehow? So what's he got there now? Right, 10 out of 225. He's got... they're all gone, aren't they, those now? Right, okay, well, let's get these on firing as well then, doing some damage as he runs away. Right. See what I mean though about just allowing one unit like that? If I was to withdraw from the walls now, that unit there would climb the wall. And as soon as it did, I couldn't withdraw from all the places, I'd just withdraw from 3 of them, leave the other one open. And what would happen is it'd open one gate, and provided I had enough infantry around, I could shoot at the horses as they came in, and defeat them. I could probably just form squares, couldn't I? Just put about 3 squares in front of the gate there, and watch the horse kill themselves on my squares. Might be better than having to go and fight them out in the open, mightn't it? You know, because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to end up in an open battle against his squares, aren't I? That's not the best way to fight this, I don't think. Well, I don't think he's going to come in there anyway, so maybe I do need to invite him in anyway, don't I? I think he's just screwed up there, isn't he? 196 out of 300. I wonder if I can hit him, can I? They seem to be shooting at someone else. I think they're just shooting at those, aren't they? Maybe this is why I need the improved settlement fortifications. I've got more chance of shooting at such people. I presume they're firing, are they? Yes. Right, okay, I think we'll bring those up as well then, shall we? No. No point, really. I think we're already manning the gun. Oh well, can't do any harm, can it? I wonder if they'll fire at those if I tell them to. See what happens. Come on. You can't reach them, can you? No, it's the blind side, you see. There isn't a darn thing I can do about that. Oh dear. Oh, they're garrison militia, so we're okay there. Doesn't matter, they just replenish themselves because they're citizens, aren't they? So we should be alright with those. I want somebody to shoot at those, you see. Come on, you should shoot at them. Why aren't you shooting at them? You should be on guard duty as well. Yep, that's more like it. Okay, good. We'll get these on guard duty as well and get those to shoot. Broken. Well, that's the end of them then. Well, that wasn't hard. Where are the ones on the corner? Over here. I don't know what to do with those. Bit of a blip. I might have to let those over the walls. Let's see what they do now. If they start to climb down the walls, then I'm going to change the order. Nothing. It's the blind side, isn't it? Excuse me. Well, I think that's it. I think my only choice now is to allow that unit to come over the wall. Well, hope it does when I withdraw from here. When they come over the wall, well, maybe that's what we do actually. Let's withdraw from here. See if they come over the wall, and then if they do, then we'll charge them from both sides. That's probably the way to do it, isn't it, I think. Come on, that's an open invitation to you chaps. There you go. Come on, how brave do you have to be? No one is coming anywhere near you. Right, let's go and have a look at the overall battlefield just to find out what's going on. They've had it. 114 still in there though, and they're only broken, so they might come back. I hope they do. Could do with having another shot at them, really. Yeah, 'cause I don't want 114 men being available for the next battle. That's 6 out of 225. That's good. I like that. Usually the better units are the ones that get the biggest hammering, actually, because they fight for longer periods. Right, cavalry, provincial cavalry. Can these guys form square? No, they can't. It's only my regular infantry that can form square. I wonder. Do I let them through? He's not going to come, is he? Okay, it's a long time fiddling about with this. So what I'm going to do is, otherwise he's just going to go on forever. I don't think he's going to come over that wall there. I might just come out of the door and then go back again, just to see if it disturbs them or not. See what it does. Just to open the gates. Might just spur him into action, you never know. Actually, we are firing at something. 84 out of 90. 83 out of 90. Do you know, I wonder, we can actually hit them. Do you know, it's actually in our interests, I think, to keep this status quo. So what we can do is gradually, over time, totally destroy his... right, now, is he coming now? Oh, he's moving now. Right, where's he going? Well, it spurred him on to do something anyway, isn't it? Oh, he's coming over the walls. But he's broken. Right, good. We'll shoot at him as he runs away. And then take out the horse. I suspect that what's going to happen with this horse now is that as soon as he hasn't got any troops that can storm the walls, his horse will simply just declare end of battle, rather, you know, so that would be the end of it then. But it would be nice to be able to just blast away at him a bit. Did he actually get over the wall there? No. Right, okay. Anyway, main thing is I get a chance to... oh, there you go, decisive victory. Now that's a shame. In a way, I'd have been better off leaving him on that corner and just gradually blasting away at his horse, wouldn't I? That was a bit silly, really, but anyway, there you go. So, decisive victory, so we're pleased about that. I didn't check on how much damage there'd been to my regular line infantry, but they're the important ones, because they're the ones that will come forth on the next battle. The garrison troops, like I said, will replenish themselves, so it's the line infantry that are going to cost me, and that are going to be valuable to me. So that's going up fairly quickly, actually, isn't it? So I think maybe we'll watch that go, shall we? Right, let all brave Prussians follow me. Huh. To their deaths, with the look of it. Oh dear. No, I'm going to bring you on the battle map in a minute. The sun has suddenly glinted right across the window. Oh, we're here now anyway, aren't we? Oh, do you know, I think I can just about make it out. 2,256, and I lost 659. Not sure how many of my regular line infantry I lost. I lost 71 there, that's not good. None there and none. That's good. That's a good result. It really is a very, very good result. It means that I've lost 71 out of the whole of the 3 units. That's excellent. Where's the tick? There. Okay. Trouble is, though, he's got away with a load of horse. But we've got now the square formation. Ah, I was going to say, somebody else might attack me, but they're not going to, are they? But anyway, with the sun streaming in, I'm going to have to, when this is... Oh, hang on. That's another daft offer from them, isn't it? Except if I can't even read the offer. The sun has just streamed straight across my my screen. So I'll bring you back on in probably about 10 minutes when the sun's moved over. Well, the sun's passed over the yard arm and I'm back in the game. It's what to do, really, about those guys, isn't it, really? Do I go after them? I'm going to have to. I don't think I've got a choice. My tech is now up to there. I've got square and I've got ring bayonet, and I don't think they've got any of those from watching them before Westphalia. They've got, in fact, my spy's pretty close, isn't it? Should we? No, can't see what he's got, can we? I wonder if I can get rid of his CO now. Now there's a thought. Let's try that. That could be interesting. Assassinate. 31%. Great. Aha. So, that's a good start, isn't it, really? Yeah, I'm thinking I should get outside, you know, actually, in about half an hour when I finish this, because it's not bad out there. It's a bit cold, but yeah, it's not bad at all. We're still in the middle of winter, of course, but... Right, okay. Yeah, I've got some birch pieces, you know, that I got from the woods, that I need to sort of strip the bark off and... So, like, you know, sort of draw knife them down to some sort of rough shape, so I can use them. At least it'll stop them cracking, won't it? So, okay, it's quite a big force. 10 of them, are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Mind you, some of them could be down to as little as 6 or so men. I should have perhaps infiltrated them, shouldn't I, or something? I can't even go in there now. Maybe I should have looked at them when he was in there. Oh, that's a pain. Hey, look at that! They're dug in. Well, that's not fair, is it? Mind you, it won't make any difference to me if he's got Chevalier free or not. No, I was going to say, in fact, it'd be more dangerous to him because he's got to climb over his own Chevalier free with a horse. But it doesn't happen to other countries, that does it? It only happens to your own. If you go over your own Chevalier free, it kills all your horses. But he seems to be able to do it, doesn't he? You know, the enemy can jump over his own Chevalier free without any problems. Right, well, Saxony still seem okay. Prussia don't like me, but apart from that, all's well. Did I check my thief? My research thief. Where is he? Oh, come on. Think about what you're doing. Here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, there he is. Good. I was looking at generals, wasn't I? Right, now there was nothing for him to steal, was there? That's it. Nothing to steal. Oh, darn it. That's why I didn't want to research military technologies. Yeah. See, he's probably got these, isn't he? Maybe I need to go somewhere else and steal someone else's research now. Might be an idea, because I'm not sure how much in advance he's going to be than me. He was in advance there, wasn't he? Probably. Once I've got this, I'll probably be able to get these off him, won't I? You know, socket bayonet and cadence marching. But that's not for 3 turns, is it, that I'm going to get that? I think I'm going to have to move that gentleman somewhere else, get him to steal from somewhere else. These are, what, Saxons? Let's see what the Saxons have got in terms of technology before I move him. Saxony, technology, nothing. Okay, that's a waste of time. What about, wherever else can I reach? I can reach there. So that is Westphalia. Let's see what Westphalia have got then. Hang about a minute. Westphalia. Tech. Nothing. Great. Well, it's good news in some ways. It means I'm more advanced than anywhere else. I mean, that I can't reach. Where else can I go? It's got a college somewhere. It's all a bit dark around here now, isn't it? What's that? It's a shipyard. Hey, blimey, I didn't know I was that close to the coast. That's good. What's this area here? This is Hanover. I wonder if Hanover's got anywhere. I can't even see a college or anything. Has Hanover even got... I don't think it's even got anything, Hanover, has it? I don't think there's anywhere for me to go, you know. I really don't. I really don't. I think I'm just going to have to stay there. Unless, of course, I go back to my own university and aid the research. Now, there's a thought. Now, that is a good thought. Let's just have a look at Prussia, though, just to see what the situation is there with their research when I do a general look at them. And no, they haven't, have they? I think I'm going to have to go and aid my own research now. Because I'm within range, aren't I? So, okay. Right. Do you know, that hasn't changed it at all. That has influenced absolutely nothing. I think he's rubbish, that agent, isn't he? Right. Well, waste of time. Right, okay, well I'm going to go in there then and attack him, and I'm not sure how much of a battle it's going to be, this, but I'm up to 32 minutes anyway, so I'll bring you into the middle of the battle when I get started. I don't think there's anything else I can be doing. Nothing I can spend money on. Got 24,750, which is great. At some point I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to have to recruit. What can I recruit now? Still only these. Because I can't get my better barracks. I don't really want to be recruiting, you know. Maybe I'll just get... I could do with some better guns. What sort of guns do I... Oh, they're not brilliant. I could just get 12-pounder cannons, but... see, I can't get those yet, can I? The only thing I can think of is... Well, I can't build anything at all. So all I can do is recruit and just get more foot. That's going to be the way. But I'm going to have to take him out because that's such a danger to me. So, okay, I'll get up there, start the battle, and then bring you in the middle if something happens. It's just going to be me lining up with my infantry because I've got no horse or anything. So let's just see what happens, hey? Well, there must have been some pretty long snow around here, some pretty deep snow, because for some reason we've managed to sneak up on him all this way without him doing anything at all. His position is facing that way, by the way, going down the hill, and we've come all the way around him and attacked him from the side. And there you go, there are my square formations. If we can't beat him with square formations in a situation like that, there's something pretty darn seriously wrong, isn't there? So, anyway, there we go, let's see what happens. They should defeat him anyway. Are they even in melee? They're not, actually. So let's have them firing then. Why not? Only these guys in melee. In fact, it looks like he's leaving them. He's decided he can't fight me. He thought he had an easy target, now he can't fight me. Oh, I'd have loved this if I'd have had some artillery. Just imagine what I'd have done with all that that horse, getting them to come and charge me. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? I think they're just broken though. They're not actually shattered. They're just broken, so they could well come back. I might just speed that up and see what they do. I have a feeling they might come again. Are they going round, finding an advantageous position? No, they're going off. Well, that's the end of them. I think that's it. If you retreat twice, you know they've already retreated from the main battle against me, then that's it, isn't it? So I don't think they're coming back on. So that's those. Right, now let's get these then into outer square formation. You'll find actually that my weakest unit, my smallest unit, should be this one, I hope. Yes, the idea was to get that one the nearest to the building, so I was going to put that one in the building and use the building as an anchor for the rest of my forces all the way down there. But what on earth are they doing? That's ridiculous, isn't it? There's no way they were in that position before. That's really weird that they formed in a position like that. But I tell you what, that square was very effective that time, and I'm not too sure why it was so effective that time, whereas on other occasions it hasn't been. But maybe it's... Oh, I was going to say maybe it's encouraged him to come and attack me, but no, it hasn't. But, oh well. Well, the main thing is we should be now ready. Yeah, we should be ready to fire again, shouldn't we? We should be loaded again by now. Right, so if I move up there, I think I'll still have enough room to form square if he charges me. I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot him, you know. He's behind that hill, isn't he? So even if I get close enough, I want to make sure that they're not on firing, because they're not going to hit anything, are they? I'll take them off fire at will. Or is that? Or have I just put them on fire at will? Ah! Now, take them off fire at will. Now, I think I know what he's intending. There we go. Come into square again. And then put them on fire at will. As soon as he comes over that hill. Yep, I think now. Got any? Not many. Well, I've got a few. I'll do. Just need to take all his horse away. That's it. Oh, is he going for the weakest unit? He doesn't know where to go, does he? He doesn't know what to do. Right. So, come on then, brave horsemen, you know your job, they're only infantry, you're supposed to sweep them off the field. So, come on, let's see how brave you are. Can we fire from there? We should be able to reach from there, shouldn't we? Yeah, we can. Excellent. Well, I might as well watch some horsemen fall off their horses, shall we? Oh dear, not a very good picture. Come on. Well, if you stand around there, you've had it. He doesn't know what to do, does he really? He's got no chance. He can't outflank me, so he can't go for a flank. He can't charge me frontally. He's already advanced. He's too brave to retreat, so he has no choice but to stand there and wait, presumably, for the rest of his army to come and join him. What he doesn't know is the rest of his army, or the brigadier back there, is quite content to just sit there and do nothing. Presumably thinking, well, you know, if they get too close to me, I'll simply surrender and save my life, or whatever, I don't know. Or I'll take them on my own grounds, because I've got, you know, he's probably thinking, well, he's got Chevrolet free down there. Mind you, he's deserted them, and they're no good against infantry anyway, but he probably thinks, you know, with this kind of a position here, you know, he can disrupt my formation as I approach him. He may well be right. I don't think he will be, though, to be honest. I think he's going to lose all this horse for a start. 49. Can't be long before they go, can it? I'm not even sure, while he's got such reduced numbers, if I need to be in the square at all, really. Square formation hasn't been very effective for me in battles, and I wonder if it's because I haven't put them completely on melee attack. I've put them on both fire and melee, hoping that some will shoot out from the sides while the others fight at the front, you know, but I'm not sure at all. Can't wait to get the rank fire. That would be good. Is he gone yet? Almost. 35 out of 81. It's shaken. But like happened before, you know, if he breaks and he's so close to the edge of the battlefield, that might be it. He might just disappear. Anyway, bit dull this, so I'll show you a bit more when it gets a bit more exciting, if indeed it does get a bit more exciting. Well, not a lot's been happening, and just checking my microphone just to make sure it was turned on then. Found a little bit of an advantage. There's some sort of rocky, sort of hilly areas that I couldn't seem to get round. Improved on that one now, so I hope they're firing. Yes, they're reloading at the moment, so that's good. He doesn't seem to want to commit his other horse over there, and that's probably not surprising, because he's more than likely to be using it as his general, so his general will be amongst them. So I think it might be worth concentrating fire on the poorer unit, getting that one out of the way first, and then hitting the other, rather than spreading fire between the two units. Probably better off just to clear one out of the way first, and then clear the other, and do that. So it looks like he's about to go anyway, does it? Wavering. One more shot should see the end of that one, shouldn't it, really? Shaken. Shouldn't be much more left, I wouldn't have thought. Actually, might need to think about these. No, I think they're probably okay, actually. Right. Sometimes when you do auto fire, it'll just spread fire. These will go for those, and they'll go for those, and it's not always the best way to do it. So sometimes it's better to direct fire if you can. So, right, he's broken. So what I'm going to do now is get him to go and help with that attack over there, and I'll put these two on there. So, we can get a 2-to-1 on that one there. That's just broken, it's not shattered, but I think it's good enough. I'm hoping the general's far enough away from those, yes he is, from those chevauchés free, so that should be okay. Right, now we've got an advantage over him there, and we've got an advantage over him here. We've got 3-to-1 just about on there now. He's bringing the other unit up now to give himself a little help, but that's probably because that one's about to go anyway. This one shouldn't be lasting too much longer, I wouldn't have thought. So, come on, 2 units against them. Can't be good for them, can it, really? I might just speed those in position a little bit more. Come on. I want that unit out of the way, please. 67 of them, they're only militia. They're facing regular infantry. They're probably firing against these, actually, now, but I don't really want that to happen. Okay. Has that other unit come back yet? Nope, they're still broken. I'd send my general in, but he'd have to go over the chevauchés free, because I could do with him going, really, rather than coming around my flank. So I might have to keep a bit of a watchful on that one. A watchful eye. Well, these should all be in range. Yeah, they are. Right, okay. He gone yet? Broken. Right, brilliant. Okay, well, let's just step these forward for now. I think I'm going to want to do more than step them forward soon, but for now we'll take what we can get. So, looks like he might be bringing those in, is he? Let's see what happens. No? No? He's stopped them. Oh, excellent news. Right, are they still broken? They're still broken, they're still broken. Good. Well, they seem to stay broken, don't they, these, for some reason. Don't quite know why. I'll hit the this unit here with 2, and then hit this unit here with 2. That should give us a bit of an advantage over there, shouldn't it? Now these here, we could do with those doing something as well, really. They're a bit sort of wasted at the moment. Hang on a minute, what were you doing there? Okay, bring those up as well. Right, maybe it's because they had to get round that hill or something. I'm not too sure what happened there, why they did that. Okay, now these are just totally, completely, absolutely wasted at the moment, so let's bring these around here. Get them into a better position. Might have to run those, actually. I think I'm going to end up putting them there and then putting them in square, perhaps. Not too sure yet. Depends what that horse is going to do. He's most likely, I would have thought, to have charged once a flank became available. Why isn't he engaging? Not sure. Ah. Maybe he is engaging. Well, that's very silly. He's obviously holding a reserve. I expected him to do something similar to that, but not absolutely totally in my firing line like that. That is just totally ridiculous. But anyway, there you go. Well, I think what we're going to do now is concentrate fire against one of those units, just to break that one, get that one out of the way. Oh, charged in, died. Right. Right, they're gone now. Yeah, broken and shattered. Right, good. Well, let's get these in against that unit now. Come on. Right, that should see those off. I just hope these are okay. What's that? Oh, they're going down fast. 42 out of 90. How are these doing? 156. They're not doing brilliantly either. Oh, wavering. Oh no, why on earth? They obviously didn't have a chance to get into their formation, did they? Damn, I'm going to lose one of my units there. That's not nice, is it? Let's get some of these chaps in helping. Right, and the general, he can come up this way. Shattered. That's annoying. What's that? Oh, enemy general killed. Right. Okay. Oh, that was my small unit, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, 194 to begin with, 154. He's hit the small unit. Right. Okay, he's shattered now. Oh, well, that's it anyway, so... What a pain! But he managed to rout one of my units. But, okay, he's lost 100 men, but he only started with 150, didn't he? So, I don't think that's too bad. I might get him back, you know, on the campaign map. Hope so, anyway. Let's see what I do get. Yep, got him back. That's good, isn't it? How many did we lose? 101 on that unit there for 118 kills. Not very good in square, but maybe they weren't in square quickly enough. I don't know what that was, but anyway. Lost 72 here for killed 121. You know, 58. Pretty hefty losses, those, really, aren't they? But I'm hoping it means his army is completely destroyed now. Oh, picked up some chevrons. So look at all that. Goodness me, I've got a few. But, okay. Let's see what... 373. Oh, and he got away! Now, that's not fair, is it, really? I thought if you cause somebody to retreat twice, then he would be destroyed. But that's obviously not the case. Ah. Well, I'm going to go back now. I don't think I can sustain that position there. I am, however, going to replenish these troops. Can I afford it? 1,500 odd. Yes, I can still afford that. Trait gained. Thank you very much. Basic understanding of the arts of war. Cheek of it all. Right. You say my general has a basic understanding of the art of war. Right. Right. I think there is little else I can do but end the turn. I think maybe I should recruit some more. I'm still 3 turns away from having this. And my agent is currently doing absolutely nothing, is he? Except for just, I don't know. It's not even helping the research in there, is he, really? So I'm going to get him straight back into the Prussian place after the turn end. But anyway, let's see what the turn end brings on. Oh, no, hang on. I think I might need some more troops. Let's get some more regular infantry. That would give me 9, won't it? I think I can just about sustain that. How many have I got? Income, 2,820. I know I can increase it, but if I can continue with my growth, I will do. We're at 16 at the moment, so I think that's no bad thing. I think we could sustain that. So, yeah, I'm going to continue that path. Tax rate is high, isn't it? 41%. That's doing really well in terms of the amount of tax that we can get out of them. So, yeah, I think yes. Leave it at that, and then find out what the turn end brings on. Yeah, there are only 3 on there. I thought I could go up to 4 or even 5. I'm sure I'd worked that out for the capital, that I could get to that. Tell you what else I should have done, you know, really. I should have negotiated some kind of peace and trade, perhaps with the, is it Westphalia that I've just beaten? Perhaps with the Westphalians. Because they're bound to come again, aren't they, really? I need peace and trade with somebody, because Saxony, Prussia and Westphalia are all now at war with me, and of course because of that they're not trading with me, so I might have to think about that. Mind you, trade's a funny thing, you know. You don't sort of... You tend to find that if one country stops trading with you, then another one picks up the trade, you know, so you don't overall lose out very much. You still lose a little, but not too much. So in other words, if you've got 3 countries that are giving you 500 each with a total of 1500, if they, you know, if you go down to only one trading company, you don't region rather, then you don't go. I mean, you don't actually just have the 500 from that one. You pick up some from the others. You probably end up with about 1200. You wouldn't have the 1500, you know, 3 lots of 500 you had. But anyway, it's not as bad as it seems. So okay, trade gained. +1 to management, army administration. That's not bad, is it? Recruitment. Hey, I tell you what I didn't do. Damn, I didn't improve my army minister. Remember I said I must improve my army minister. Oh crikey! I've been doing all this recruitment. And I've not had a decent army minister in place. Now that is remiss, really. I mean, look at that. Oh, mind you, the research rate, -2 recruitment costs, -2 upkeep costs for army. He's improved. He has improved quite significantly. I didn't even know that was happening. So, they're not at all bad, are they, really? Oh, well, that's good. He's obviously picked up, you know, people that's going to help him. I mean, that was probably one of them, wasn't it? That trait that we've just seen now. So, right. Well, I don't know where I'm going with those. I can't see anything of great significance for me. I might just go. Let's see what the let's see what the Prussians have got, just to see if they've got any technology I can steal yet. They haven't, you know. Isn't that amazing? That's just incredible. We almost seem to be ahead militarily over the Prussians, which I find absolutely extraordinary. I wanted that, and I still do want it. 5 turns that's going to take. That's probably, you know, because my gentleman is better at taking that kind of research, but I so want that. I've got to have that, I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay, let's get these back. And then we'll see what the Westphalians do. I wonder if the Austrians are helping us here. I really do. Anyway, a decent amount of money in the pot. We're going to make not much, 2,173. It's because of the army income. See how much it's costing me now? There's 10 units, I said, didn't I? About 170 each. Now, I know some of them are depleted, and this one's a general at 90, but generally it's about 170 each that the army units cost. And it's just too much for my economy to sustain. You know, I can only really sustain another 10 units, and then that's it. I've got to start putting taxes up or increase my income from somewhere else. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to get that from. Can I make peace now with Westphalia? Will they accept it? I don't know. Westphalia. Open negotiations. Request peace. Request trade agreement. Have they got any tech? They've got utilitarianism. Swap them that for that. Will you go for it? Really? Huh. Isn't it ridiculous? Come on, you've just been bashed. Come on, you should be willing to make peace with me. What about Saxony? Request peace. Trade agreement. Have you got any tech? Nothing. Okay. Little to commend them. What do you want? Money? I bet they want some money, you know. You see, it could be worth it. In fact, no, I don't want to give Westphalia money, do I? Just thinking if I give them some money, I'll get a trade agreement with them, and it's worth 500 a turn, isn't it? But you see, they get money from my trade with them as well, and so it's not worth me giving them some money and then, you know, just to get the money out of them afterwards for trade, because trade goes both ways, so they will make money out of my trade as well. So I think it's probably just worth me taking the hit on that. How is my trade? Yeah, it's not brilliant, is it? See, if you have 3, it's 1500. If you have 2, it's 1270. You know, something like that. Anyway, so it's not a massive difference, is it? But anyway, there's nothing else I can do. I can't see whatever else I can do at all. I'm just building this economy sort of gradually, aren't I? And hopefully getting some better buildings. I'll be able to get some decent artillery next time. I think I'll get a couple of 12-pounders next time, because at the moment these are taking... it's improved. It's now 2 turns. It was 3 turns before. I'm not sure what helped improve that, but and I think the 12-pounders I can get in 1 turn, but maybe that's not until much later on. But anyway, I've got time to fit a turn end in. I think we probably have. Let's see what happens, shall we? Do I recruit more? I don't think I should, you know. If you think about it, I've got nearly 10 units in there as town watch, whatever you call it. No, I've got my own regular units in there as well. I don't think I need any more, you know. Well, I need to wait until I've got these better troops coming in from here, or guns. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play defensively for now, see what happens. Okay. Great Britain. Austria. No offers. Have we got to Prussia yet? I don't think we have we? No, there's Prussia coming up after Spain. What are you going to do? Are you going to appear in my territory? See, I think they've got to get through Saxony first, you know, before they come to me. So I think I'm fairly safe. See, Poland and Lithuania declared on me as well. And they can't even reach me in 1 turn. It's just so unreasonable, isn't it, that they would want to do that. I think that's probably what's dragged these other countries into war with me, you know. I can't see that anything's going to happen. Anyway, if it does, I'll bring you in and show you. Not much to report from that turn end. 1 icon came down and I clicked on it. Sorry about that. It was the this building here that was constructed. It just came on my screen there, so I clicked the tick and it went off. But it means I can recruit now, so I'm going to get a couple of guns. We're going to get these, because we can fire canister shot with them as well, which is going to be really useful. Now, this I still can't get, as you know. I can't develop that any further. I think what I need to do is negotiate something, see if I can get some I don't know, technologies by negotiating with other people. I am going to have a quick look again at Prussia just to see if they've got anything I can steal again yet. They haven't, you know. What is going on with Prussia? I wonder if it's just because I haven't got that barracks yet, so I'm not advanced enough. I think it can only be that, you know. I'm only 1 turn away from that. I reckon next turn, when I get my drill school, the Prussians will have, you know, they'll have the next technology, the socket bayonet or some such thing. I really don't know, but I can't go for this until I've got this. I need to negotiate some things. I need to start picking these things up so that I can improve, say, my mines and things and my roads, and perhaps get this as well. I wonder if I can negotiate that with somebody. That's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I mean, this is the end of this video now because we're up to the hour. Daft enough to do an hour anyway. And then I'll tell you on the next video exactly what I managed to negotiate from people. It's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Hey? Anyway, we've managed to secure it with only the few troops that we had. Tempted even to disband some of them. I'm not sure I need them defensively, but if he goes for this area here, then and I lose my research, then I'm going to have to fight him, aren't I? So anyway, let's see what I can organise diplomatically, and then I'll tell you on the next video what I've managed to achieve.